My name is Jeff Stride, and I'm the preacher here at the Church of Christ at Logansport. A couple years ago, some of the kids in the elementary youth group asked me if I owned the church. They meant the church building here. Well, that kind of makes sense because I spent a lot of time here as a preacher. In fact, I've even slept on the couch in the youth room a few times. But I said, no, I don't own the church. In fact, the congregation doesn't even own the church. It belongs to Jesus. In fact, everybody inside the building here, we want to have belong to Jesus. That's why we have a sign out front that says that we're the Church of Christ. That's more than just the name of the church. It's a declaration of what we want to have. We want a church that belongs to Jesus. Back in the book of John, which is part of the Bible, John tells about a time when some people had approached the followers of Jesus, and they had a very simple question. Their question was, "Sirs, we would see Jesus." Now that's the objective of this church, is to help people to see Jesus, to find him, to make him the Lord of their lives. Now, we do that in several ways. The first is that we do everything we can for people to understand this book. It's called the Bible. It's God's holy word. It's truth from beginning to end. It tells us exactly who Jesus was, what he came to accomplish, and what he did do on the cross and in the empty grave. Every word in this book is true. And so we spend a great deal of time with our children, with our teenagers, with our young adults, and with our older people, teaching and reteaching so people understand what this book says and what God desires of us. But it's not enough for us just to understand the book, because if all we have is book knowledge, then we're of little use to him. So what we do is we try very hard to minister to each other. Somebody has once said this is probably the friendliest church they've ever been in, and there's a reason for that. We are a congregation where people come and know they're safe. They know that they're loved. They know they're prayed for. There's a time in every worship service when we pray for people that have needs. If people in the congregation have needs for financial, for their rent, or for other needs in their lives, we try to supply that for them. In fact, we go beyond these four walls and the individuals that come here and worship each Sunday. We have a food pantry where we help people that they don't belong to our congregation, but they have needs. And so we share that with them along with the words of Jesus about how important they are to him. We have a bus ministry where we go out and pick up kids that ordinarily wouldn't get to go to church. And they're brought to our Wednesday night youth groups, and they're brought to our Sunday morning church. We have in that bus the ability to carry people that have wheelchairs. And every Sunday we pick up 2 to 3 people that have wheelchairs to bring them to worship. But more than that, we're a church that's dedicated to missions. We have a group of people that every month they think over what they're paying for missions, what support they're giving to different missionaries in the United States and overseas, because they take their ministry seriously. My whole point is this: as a church, we want people to see Jesus. And if that's what you're looking for, if you're looking to find Jesus, we invite you to come join us. God bless you.